Today, Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes-Conway introduced the 2026 capital budget and improvement plan, saying the city of Madison is financially healthy. She says the city's local economy continues to outpace the rest of Wisconsin. The 2026 budget details how to meet the basic needs of residents while preparing for the future. Rhodes-Conway says the executive budget is $73.5 million lower in borrowing than what was requested by city agencies to keep debt service payments in check.
Government's job is to invest in the basic infrastructure that allows our economy to thrive and people to have a high quality of life in Madison.
The 2026 executive operating budget will be introduced in October. Both budgets will have engagement sessions and public input before final adoption in November. You can read the full capital budget on the City of Madison's website.